What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today, as you can see, we are back on NBA 2K20, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to y'all about my 2K21 wishlist. Now I know what y'all thinking, yo, Skotrix, it's too late to do a wishlist. They already got the game made, or they're not going to be adding anything else now. Well, hold on, you know, there's still a few things on my list that could still be added. It would take a dev probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops to add some of these things to the game. And some of them aren't. Some of them are things that we might have to wait until, you know, 2K22, 2K23 to see into the game, but hopefully they do them eventually. These are things that I think would be really cool to add into the game. But before I get started here, I just want to say these are mostly going to be suggestions for my career and park and like other things that based around the neighborhood, like, you know, the rec, the pro-am, the cages, we'll get into that in a second, and other things based around the playground, neighborhood, whatever. It's not really going to be based around my career, or sorry, my team or my league or my GM or play now or anything like that, because most of my audience really just cares about the park and my career. So without further ado, let's get right into the list here. Alright, so the first thing here, and I mean, I think this is pretty simple, but obviously I don't think so at 2K, so I'm gonna say it slow so they understand. We need a new park. There's no reason we should be playing in the same park for 2 years in a row. It's like Call of Duty would never release the same maps 2 years in a row. You know, sometimes they have DLC or whatever, but they would never release every single one of the exact same maps, the exact same, maybe change the map colors a little bit because the court colors changed a little bit in 2K. That would never happen. It shouldn't be happening in 2K. It's really unacceptable. It's just laziness on their part, and it needs to change in the next 2K. And I'm going to get right into my next point right here, and it kind of ties in with this one. It needs to change in the current gen of 2K, because that's my next point. You cannot re-release the exact same game for the current gen like you did for 2K14. The players who aren't going to buy the PS5 and the Xbox Series X or whatever it's called, they need to be able to play a new game. They can't play 2K20 remastered over the exact same year. The game needs to be remade, and there at least needs to be some changes. Maybe you can't get everything that you have in the PS5 and Xbox Series X into the PS4 and the Xbox One games, but you need to have the majority of the stuff, or it needs to be different in some way. It can't be the exact same game copy and pasted onto the current gen consoles. 2K needs to change that. So now onto the next point right here. This point is something that I know a lot of other people really care about. I don't really care about it as much, but I know a lot of other people really want this, and I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Park affiliations. I mean, you know, this is probably the most requested thing for the last, what, how long did they take out? The last 3 years, this has been the most requested thing to have back in 2K, is park affiliations, and I do not understand why they haven't added it back. And I think they should add it with not 3 park affiliations, but 5. I think it would be way better with 5, you know, have the old 3 and then add 2 more. It just, you know, it creates more of a, I don't really know the word, but exclusivity, I guess would be the word. You know, everybody wants to feel like it's their friends, their clique against everybody else, and they're just trying to fight it out with their affiliation. So hopefully they add that. If not in 2K21, in 2K22, there's really no excuse to be waiting any longer for that. The community's spoken, everybody wants that back. It's time to add it back, 2K, let's go. But now on to my next idea, and I think this is the best idea in my whole video, and that's to revamp the cages. They need to get rid of these stupid trampoline Sky Zone Park area that they have in the cages. It's useless, not very many people like it. If you're going to play that, you might as well just play park. What they should change the cages to is caged off 1v1 arenas for people to play in. They could still have the 6 cages there, one for every position, you know, a cage for point guards to 1v1, shooting guards, small forwards, centers, and power forwards. And then the 6th cage can be any position, can go in 1v1 there, and it can be like caged in like it is now, like I said, but have 1v1s instead of this weird trampoline park area that they have it as now. I think that would be really cool, and I know that's not something that they're going to probably be able to add for 2K21 unless they already planned on putting that in, but hopefully maybe by 2K22 or maybe 2K21 for the next gen, probably not, but by 2K22 hopefully they'll have something like that in. Hopefully. It's not like this is the first 1v1 exclusive area that people have ever suggested. This has been brought up for the last like 2 or 3 years at least, and hopefully they bring it into the game soon. I don't know why 2K doesn't want to listen, but hopefully it comes into the game really soon. Anyways, now on to another point. This one is really, like, I think this would be really cool. I know a lot of people might not care about this as much as me, but I think the making players is really fun, and I like the system how they have it this year, and I hope they don't change it too much, but they should add more customization. You know, you should be able to customize your build more and more. I think every year they should add more and more customization. It would be better. Obviously, you know, everybody wants to make their build as specific as possible, so just add that. I don't really know how they're going to do it. There's a lot of concepts online on TikTok, you know, but hopefully they do something like that soon and we can make more customizable players. But now I'm going to go into a few smaller points right here. These are things that they could definitely add for 2K21 even though the game comes out in a month. These are just really small things, and that's different color flames when you hit every 5-game streak. So on a 5-game streak you get the flames in the park, you know, and then when you get a 10-game maybe they change blue, 15-game maybe they change green, 20-game, so on, they change every time. Maybe they get bigger every 5 games or whatever. Somebody in my stream yesterday recommended this and I thought it was a really good idea. I definitely had to put it in the video, so hopefully they could add that. And then a few more things that they could do. More events. These events are getting kind of boring, 2K. You gotta add more. As the year goes on, putting more and more new events into the game. More outfits, and make the outfits cheaper. Some of these outfits are way too expensive, you already know. And then some more animations. We want more dunk animations. We want more ankle breaker animations, dribbling animations, all that. We want all that. So where you at, 2K? Come on, add that into the game. It's not too late to do it. Hopefully, add that into the game. Everybody wants to see it. But anyways, that's my list right there. Hopefully we can see some of this stuff brought into the game for 2K21 or future games. If y'all like this video, make sure you like it and comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And if you want 2K to implement some of these things, maybe try tweeting this video to some of the 2K devs, you know, Mike Wang, Ronnie, or just the 2K Twitter as well, and see, maybe they can add this stuff in. If they see the video, you know, if they don't see the video, they're never going to add it. So hopefully if they see the video, they'll add some of this stuff into the game or into future games. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Alright, peace.